is now my privilege to invite Mount Royal University President Dave Marshall to the podium to address the graduates. Thank you.
Thanks very much, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Minister Redford, Your Worship, Board of Governors, faculty, staff, and all the special guests, Camille, wonderful to have you with us today, and all of the very special guests we have with us today, and of course, the most special guests of all are our graduates. Well, it's a wonderful privilege for me to be here as the president of Mount Royal, and an honor to welcome all of you to today's very special day, because this is without a doubt the very best day in Mount Royal's year. You see, it's the day we put aside all of those other things. We put aside our concerns for programs and policies, and put aside our concerns for new buildings or old buildings. We put aside even our concern for parking for one day, maybe. If you get a ticket, you can bring it to me today, okay? I'll take care of it. Only in today. Maybe even put aside our concern for tuition. This is the day that we put all of those aside, and we truly remember why we exist as an institution. And it's because of what we see in front of us today, the graduates. You know, graduates, I wish I could take some credit for your accomplishments. I can't take much. The credit really belongs to you and the work that you've done. You know, but there is one group at Mount Royal that I think that we can give a little credit for what you've done. As a good president, I spend a lot of time studying all the things that people write and research about what makes a great university. And there's some disagreement, there's a lot of variables, and some of them overlap and some of them don't, but I can tell you there's one variable, there's one thing that anybody who has ever looked at what makes a great university will agree on, and that's that it has faculty that care about their students and care about the success of students. I want you to take a moment, folks, if you would, just to congratulate and thank the faculty that are here. I'd like them all to stand, please. Faculty, stand up. You too. Yeah, you too now. Thanks for what you do, guys. Well, nothing represents 100 years of tradition of our dedication to success of our students and the faculty, so thank you very much for them. Well, parents, we know that this is your day as well. Parents, loved ones, sons, daughters, everybody, we know that this is a very special day for you. You've pampered, you've encouraged, you've sympathized, motivated. You might have even written a check or two, we're not sure. You know, when your graduate is going to thank you for all of this dedication and support, this lifetime of investment that you've put in them by just moving now just a little bit further away from you on that road to independence. And I know, because I've been there as a parent, that you feel that strange combination of trepidation, loss, and pride. Well, to friends, spouses, lovers, and others, you share the successes as well. And on behalf of Mount Royal, I want to join Minister Redford's comments to thank all of you for the tremendous support that you've given our graduates. We truly do appreciate it. And graduates, I think you could give your supporters another round of congratulations. But graduates, this is really your day. You know, and quite sadly for all of us at Mount Royal University, it's the day that you leave us. Well, you leave us in body, of course, but today you join us in another way, because you'll join today with the approximately 75,000 other people who've left Mount Royal as graduates and have joined our alumni. So you will become a member of the alumni of Mount Royal University. And so once you're a member of our family, you're always a member. You can't get rid of us. So congratulations for joining the alumni. Now, we hope that we'll see you many, many times. We'll see you here for events, we'll see you maybe in the gym, or we'll see you at plays, all of the things that Mount Royal can give you as a graduate. We hope we'll see much of you in the future, but today is the day we all recognize that you leave us in body. You know, I think it is somewhat of a tradition that presidents are supposed to send you out onto this world that you're going into with some memorable piece of advice. You know, I think I'm supposed to give you that kit of success. You know, if you do this, this is it. You're going to be successful in this world. You know, I have a little challenge with doing that. You know, maybe I could send you out with the words of some of the great philosophers. You know, I could give you the words of Gandhi. You know, go out and become the change you want to see in the world. I suppose I could give you some piece of wisdom or some warning about making sure you choose the right path in life. Well, I can't do that either, because I believe I'm a fan of the great philosopher Yogi Berra, who said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. You know, the fact is that all of us here on stage and all of your parents and friends who've watched you, they'll all tell you that there are multiple paths to life's fulfillment. And the key to getting to that life fulfillment is to make a decision, take a path, and take it, and you're ready to do that. But people do often ask me today what is different at Mount Royal now that we're a university. You know, and clearly there are differences, and you've had the privilege, really, of watching all those differences take place. You know, there's differences in governance, there's differences in the day-to-day work that the faculty do, there's some new programs. Your parchment's going to say Mount Royal University. I mean, so there are some things that are really different about Mount Royal University today and the one that you started with. But I think this is a good day to maybe remember a few of the things that just aren't any different. You see, now more than ever, our society and our world, and I think all of you know this just by reading the daily newspaper and watching the news, that our world is increasingly characterized by diversity. Diversity in political ideologies, cultural practices, as well as religion and belief systems. And as we see throughout the world, sometimes these different points of view lead to conflict and to strife. Well, we hope that here at Mount Royal, you've had the opportunity to examine and debate and discuss and challenge each other on all of those differences, whatever they might be, political, cultural, or social. And we hope that you've learned that all of us can live together in a world of that diversity of every kind and live in that world, a world of mutual respect and dignity. And that's what hasn't changed at Mount Royal in 100 years. Over 100 years, Mount Royal has always hoped that its graduates leave as graduates who understand that mutual respect and admiration for the diversity of the world they're going to go in. We've always hoped that the manifestation of all the new knowledge that you've obtained as graduates is the awareness and the practice of tolerance. That was the Mount Royal graduate of 1910. It's the Mount Royal graduate of 2010. It's been an honor and a privilege for all of us to have spent these few years with you, and we all wish you the greatest degrees of success as you pursue your dreams. Thank you to each and every one of you for the world that we all know you are going to create. Thank you, everybody.